wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide him. All right, and that's what you should use to guide you in this truth. Your integrity. I remember what I told you integrity was. I told you it was oh, hold on. Integrity is adherence to moral and ethical principles, soundness of moral character, honesty. All right. So your integrity is what guides you in this truth. It says the integrity of the upright shall guide them. All right. But the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. All right. So your integrity is what guides you in this truth. All right. So Proverbs chapter 13, verse 18. Proverbs 13 and 18 says, poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. So when a brother rebuke you or reprove you, if it's correct according to the scriptures, you gotta listen to it, man. Cause that also builds you up. That helps you, man. Why would you get mad if a brother, reproves you on something that's correct? He's doing it because he loves you. He's building you up. Once you know what your mistake is, all you could do is build up on that mistake. Correct the mistake. And that's how you become a better and better brother, moving from glory to glory. Boom, brother. A brother show you a mistake you're doing. You listen to the reproof. You correct the mistake. And you become a better brother, man. You become more and more perfect. That's why the Most High set up reproof, is to purify you. We all started out as 2/3 niggas in the world, doing the wicked shit of the world, and we all had to be reproved to even come in this truth. So why would you get in this truth, learn a little bit of knowledge, and then feel like, oh, no, nobody can reprove me now? So that means that you cut yourself off from being refined more and more, from being purified more and more. This truth is all about purification, man, till you get perfected. Most High don't want no tarnished gold. He want purified gold for the kingdom. He want purified leaders for the kingdom. That's what we striving to do. Be kings in the kingdom, right? We're supposed to be kings. He want purified kings, man. Righteous and honorable and kings of integrity, man. They're going to rule the world in righteousness. That's what the Most High want. All right, so you gotta listen to that reproof that brothers is giving you, as long as it's correct. And the brother doing the reproof, and he has to reprove correctly, according to the scriptures, and not according to his own heart or whatever. Now, brothers can't advise you, brothers can advise you to do things. Sometimes a brother give you an order, like a head to give you an order. It might not be in the scriptures, man. But as long as the intent of his heart is correct, and he's advising you something that's for your safety, then you need to fucking follow it, man. Stop talking about where's that in the scripture. It ain't in the scripture to, it's not. It don't say in the scripture not to sleep with a woman with fucking HIV or AIDS or some shit and get sick. But if a brother tell you, yo, that bitch got AIDS, man, do not. It's an order. Don't sleep with her. You need to listen to the brothers. It ain't in the scriptures. He ain't gonna put out the scriptures and say, do not sleep with a bitch with AIDS. Brother, you gotta use wisdom, man. Use understanding. Alright? Brothers is warning you for a reason. Alright, so Sirach chapter 7, verse 5. Sirach 7 and 5. Going into that reproof, it says, justify not thyself before the Lord, and boast not of thy wisdom before the king. Now, this is a good scripture too. It said, I'm going to go into both the parts. It says, justify not thyself before the Lord. Meaning what? When that brother going to reprove you, you're not, and if he's reproving you on something that you know you're going off on, and that you know is correct according to the wisdom of the scriptures, and then you sit there and try to justify yourself, that's going off. Because you're not supposed to justify yourself before the Lord. Now, when that brother speaks to you, especially if he's pulling out a scripture, then guess what? That's the Most High speaking to you. And then when you go try to justify yourself, you're doing exactly what the scriptures say not to do. Justify not thyself before the Lord. Take your fucking L, take your rebuke, and move on, man, and correct it. Alright? Brother tell you, yo, brother, you know, I seen you, I know you lied about this, that, and the other. You like, oh, brother, you know, I didn't lie, or, you know, I had to lie, brother, because, you know, I didn't want you to know about it, you know, or this, that, and the other. Scripture say, justify not thyself before the Lord. Now, the second part, it says, and boast not of thy wisdom before the king. Now, we'll use this king, we'll say, like, the elders, who else? The heads of the camps, the heads of the states. Don't try to boast yourself before them. Like, I've talked, you know, I know brothers, you might talk to a brother, and every time while you talking to him, you explaining something to him in the scriptures, and he just keep cutting you off, trying to throw out precepts. Just, you know, on Sirach this and Amos this. And it's like, yo, shut the hell up, man. Let me explain to you. I know you know the scriptures. Shut up, man. Let me just explain it to you, man. When you talk to an elder, or you talk to an elder brother, or you talk to a head of a state, or a head of a camp, listen, man. Just listen, even if you know what they're talking about. Because you might get something out of that conversation, even though you thought you knew already. You might get something out of that conversation that you never thought about before, that the Most High did not reveal to you before. So just listen, man. Have an attentive ear, man. That's the desire of a wise man, an attentive ear, according to Ecclesiastes. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 29. The heart of the prudent will understand a parable, and an attentive ear is the desire of a wise man. Alright, so get an attentive ear, man. Alright, so that's that. We go to Sirach 5 and 11. Sirach 5 and 11 to 13. It says, be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere. See that? Be swift to hear. Be swift to listen. When brother's talking to you, listen sometimes. Shut up and listen, man. You'll be surprised if you just shut up and listen to people a lot of times. You'll do a lot better, man. If you in camp and you just shut up and just listen to what the opposing person is saying to you, you'll be surprised. That person to trap their own damn self. Stop talking so much and listen, man. You attain more knowledge that way, and you can trap people up, conquer people with their own words, man. Alright, so it says, be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere. Meaning everything in your life should be in sincerity. When you go out and teach, you should teach in sincerity. When you keep these laws, just keep them in sincerity. When you give a brother advice, you should give a brother advice in sincerity. When you rebuke a brother, you should rebuke him in sincerity, man. Alright? Sincerity, man. It says, and with patience give answer. You talking to somebody, they might be opposed to what you say. Have some patience, man. Give yourself some patience, man. Think about what you're saying before you just blurt it out. I see brothers do that. It's like you didn't give that thought. You didn't give that no thought before you answered this person. You was just opposed to what the person was saying, and you just answered them the first thing out your mind. You're supposed to glorify this truth. So when somebody talking to you, even if they're opposed to what you're saying, even if it's a damn scoffer, think about, listen to what they're saying, think about it, give yourself thought, and then respond. It makes the truth look a whole lot better, man. You'll win a lot more battles that way, instead of just responding out of anger or emotion. Shit, everybody hates scoffers. I hate fucking scoffers, but I listen to them. That way I can comprehend what they're saying, analyze it in my brain, and boom, I trap them with their own words. Alright? It says, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hands upon thy mouth. If you don't know something, don't speak on it, man. That's even in the highways. If somebody come up to you talking about some goddamn intertelepathic shit, you like, what the fuck is intertelepathic? Don't act like you know it. just don't say nothing. You don't gotta answer them every damn time. You know? If the elders, or if an elder brother or head of the camp say something to you and you really don't know about it, either don't say nothing about it or ask them what are they talking about. Ask them. But don't act like you know everything, man, when you don't. Don't act like you know something if you don't really know it. Only way you can learn things is to ask questions. Alright, it says, honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. You see that? Honor and shame is in talk. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of a man is his fall. Alright, honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of a man is his fall. Alright, honor and shame is in talk. And the things that you say is going to bring you honor or it's going to bring you shame. If you say a lot of foolish shit, you don't think about what you're saying most of the time, you tell a lot of lies, you're deceitful, untrustworthy, you're going to have a lot of shame. If you try to be honorable, you say things honestly, you say what you mean what you say. If you don't know something, you ask questions. You listen to people. Alright, when a brother rebuke you, you take it in pride. You'll get honor. You'll be honorable. You'll receive honor. Alright, but that's what the scripture say. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of a man is his fall. And that's how you know a fool start opening his mouth. He start talking. You like, and, you know, in your head you like, this dude is a fool. I ain't even gonna talk with him no more, man. This dude is foolish. Alright, so 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians, we'll get to that real quick. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12 to 13. It says, and we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you, meaning that there's an order. Alright? You need to know them that's over you. Starting with who? YAHAWAH, the elders, you know, great. If you're on the great millstone, the elders, great millstone. YASHARAHLA, the head of the states, head of the different states that the elders through the Spirit set up. Then the head of the camps, the second in command.